What's going on?
What has stood out about William Joyce so far? It seems like he's gotten off to a nice start kicking this year.
Yeah, let's keep it like that, okay? No, he's done a good job. You know, he's really worked hard during the off season, and then during the summertime, he's done a good job there. I think the operation's gotten better. Cole's done a really good job with the snaps, and I think we got a good operation so far between the three of them, and that's really what helps kickers more than anything else is great operation. So if that can continue, that'll help us. He's had some shorter field goals that he's made, so hopefully we can keep that going. And if it gets back, he'll make some of the longer ones also.
What did y'all see out of Mike Tyler and Donovan Darden so they could get on the field and help out a little bit last Saturday night?
Yeah, you're always looking to try to get young guys out there, like we did with Freddie last year, like we did with Busey last year. You want to try to, in my opinion, part of my job is to help those guys develop as players down the road, and the only way you get better is by playing football, and football is special teams. So, you block, you tackle, and you do all the things that you do on offense and defense. So all those guys have showed up in practice. You might see some other guys out there this week too. I mean, you saw Jaquel have the 4 returns when they kicked it to him, decided to kick away from Nick and went to Jaquel. So, I think some of those young guys are getting some reps, and hopefully we can continue that way. But pleased with where those 2 guys are at for sure.
Had you seen on film the Missouri guy doing the drop kicks? And I guess how do you think your team handled something so kind of unique in the middle of the game?
Well, I thought they handled it well. I mean, you got to field the ball, and they went to Jaquel. They decided to go to him over Nick, which that's fine. We've done that before. We did it last year, if you remember, with Kai. We had a good feel with him. He did a good job of that, but they were trying to keep away from Nick, and I think our average start was like the 32-yard line, so that's their decision if that's what they want to do. I mean, field position's field position, so if we can get it at the 32 and average that, I think on the last one we started at the 40, so if that's what they want to do, that's what they want to do, and I thought our guys did a great job of adjusting to it mid-game for sure.
Through 4 games now with Mason being handled the starting punting duties, how do you think he's done, and how would you evaluate his performance?
I think obviously you're always wanting better, no question about it, but he's done well. I'm pleased with where he's at. I thought they controlled field position at the start of the game. We get the one down at the 8, which wasn't a great punt, but we knew going into the sideline that helps us right there. And then, the one that he gets on the half-yard line, they got a great drive on that, but hopefully, next time we get him on the half-yard line, it stays back. But he's done a good job of controlling field position from where the punts have occurred for him, what we're asking him to do. So if he can continue to do that, we'll be in good shape. That's it? Nothing from you? Kidding me? Not today, huh? I got you.
You mentioned Quell Holman being back. What kind of skill set does he bring that y'all see kind of have confidence back there if teams have tried to avoid Nick Harbor, that he can go out there and handle that?
Well, I mean, he's an aggressive kid. He's all through camp, he showed some toughness and showed some real burst, some real athleticism. He played running back in high school and did a heck of a job with that. So obviously he's doing the same thing, running back kicks. But I think he's only going to get better as a cover player and all those things too. And hopefully, that experience will help him become a better defensive player down the road, and I think it will. Good.